Hello everybody, this is Michael. In this video, we will talk about the LM386 Speaker DIY01 chip introduction. Okay, so this chip is a very normal audio amplifier. It widely used in all kinds of DIY projects. So if you check the wiki for it, so this is LM386 Wiki. So you will see it widely used in radio, guitar amplifier, and all kinds of hobby electronics project. Okay, so for the guitar amplifier, so there is examples here. This one, this one, this one, and for the radio, it is this one. Okay, is this one. So for our project, we will design a simple speaker for it, and to test the performance, to see how good it is. Okay. So here, let's take a look at the chip first. Okay, so this is a datasheet. This is a datasheet. Okay. So this is a datasheet. Okay. The first feature of it is the battery operation. So it can power by one battery because its voltage range from 4 to 12 or from 5 to 18. As for this type, these two types power supply is different chip. Okay, but it's all both of them are the LM386. So the lower current is this one, 4 milliamp. Okay, the voltage gain is from 20 to 200. Okay, so it has lots of applications: radio, player, amplifier, and all kinds of drivers. These drivers, these drivers, these drivers. Okay. Okay, let's go down here. So here, this is pin configuration. Okay, the first pin is gain. This one and this one is also gain, and these two is negative input and positive input. This one is BIOS, and this one is ground, and this one is the power supply, and this one is output, signal output, signal input from here, and the signal output from here. Okay, this is power supply, and this is the ground. So from the pin, we know it's very simple. It's only 8 pin. Okay, it's only 8 pin. Okay, so let's continue. So here, speaker impedance, the minimum is 4 ohm. Okay, we need to pay attention to this one. If we connect one speaker, this value, this impedance should be this value. Okay, and the power supply you will see here. So for this chip, the power supply is from 5 to 18. For this 1, 2, 3, 4. For this 4 chip, the power supply is from this value and to this value. Okay. So if your power supply minimum is 4, you have to choose one of these chip. Okay. And if your power supply greater than this one, so you have to choose this chip. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue to here. Okay. So let's take a look here. So this chip is a mono, no voltage amplifier. It's not a stereo, okay? Only can connect to one speaker, okay? The second one is the loader is from 4 ohm to 32, okay? So it's from 4 ohm to 32. The last one is here is the gain is internally setting to 20, and the maximum will be 200. Okay, let's continue. So this is a typical application. This is a typical application. This one is the most simple one. Oh, actually, you can save this one. You can remove this one. You can directly connect your signal to this pin. This means you directly input the maximum volume. Okay. For this one is adjustable register, so it can adjust the input, adjust the volume for this amplifier. But if you directly connect this pin, it means the maximum input. Okay, so if you directly connect this pin, this is the most simple. Is the most simple circle for this amplifier. Okay. So you will see very simple, and only a few capacitor, 2 capacitor, and 1 resistor here, and 1 speaker. So it's very simple, very interesting. And if we didn't connect anything here, the default gain will be 20. The 20 for most application is good enough. This gain doesn't mean bigger and good and bigger and better. Doesn't mean that. So if you adjust this gain to a big number, it also will amplify the noise for the input signal. So this value you need to choose a suitable one for the application. So if you want to the most simple circle, just keep this open and keep all of this open. So it's very interesting. And this design permit, the load impedance for this speaker is this value. The input voltage is from 5 volt to 12 volt. Okay, let's continue. So for this circle, is the gain setting is 200. We use 1 capacitor, this value here, and you can add it 1 bypass capacitor here, or you can leave it unconnected, disconnected for this pin 7. But remember, cannot directly connect this pin to the ground. Otherwise, we cannot hear any sounds here. Okay, we can connect 1 bypass capacitor here to the ground, or we can just leave it open, didn't connect this pin to anything. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So this circle is for the gain 50, setting the resistor this value and the capacitor this value. So we can change this register as a adjustable register. So we can manually change the gain. We can change the register value to change the gain. Okay, so let's continue. So this is for the oscillator, and let's continue. This is bass boost. Okay, and for the bass boost, what we need to do is for this output signal pass. Okay, for this output signal pass, so added the capacitor register. Okay, added the capacitor register. Okay, let's continue. This is wave oscillator, and this is AM radio amplifier, AM radio power amplifier. Okay, so this is a layout. Layout examples tell us how to lay out the PCB board. Okay, basically we make the trace as big as enough. Okay, so continue. There's nothing here. Okay. Here is just a package outline. So how to make the PCB package. Okay. So this is footprint here. This is a footprint. So if you want to design the board, you need to according these state are to design your FPGA footprint. Design your PCB footprint. Okay. So this is a cheap review, a cheap introduction for the for this amplifier. Next, let's take a look at the schematic for the speaker DIY project. Okay.